That means that everybody would be equally charged. If you have a concern for safety in that area, I would certainly have you come to discuss it with council, or go directly to the police department and ask them for extra patrols. They will do that for you. And I would like to see the Latino community.
O'clock in the morning. I went back to the city council and we got those street lights that are on that street today because of my efforts. And they go from Highway 50, Pioneer Trail, all the way down to Ski Run. Also, when I was driving down to Glenwood, because I live in that area also, noticed some of the lights were out there. The lobby was here at Pacific Power, and we got them to fix all those lights on Glenwood. I also, there used to be a program was here at Pacific Power, and I have one in my yard. I paid for an outside street light. And I don't know if that's still available or not, it's here at Pacific Power, but you ought to check with it. And I pay a very nominal amount. I think it's $9, $12 a month or something for the light, to have the street light in my neighborhood. As far as police patrol, I encourage everybody. I rode along with the police department about 3 weeks ago, and they do aggressively patrol in all neighborhoods. In fact, we chased some gang members all around the neighborhood and finally stopped them, and they are aggressive in the gang enforcement in this community. Thank you.
Gosh, I actually agree with everyone. And I'm glad to report that it appears that we all understand that health and safety, and your safety, is paramount to whatever it is that the city does. Job one is to make sure that people feel safe and that they're protected in this community. And apparently we all agree on that, so that's a nice thing.
It all starts with communication. I believe that the Latino community and the members of the City Council need to meet and need to discuss. And the Latino community needs to be able to come and speak to us without fear. And I think that is one of the reasons that many of the community do not come to speak because of fear, and we need to remove that fear from them. Street lights, we need them everywhere, not just in Bijou. It's been something that we have wanted in this city for a long, long time, along with sidewalks. We need them everywhere. You know, that's one of my priorities as a city council person. My next priority is to keep our city safe with the best police and fire. And if the police are not patrolling their neighborhood effectively, then you should communicate to the police chief and the police department and to the city council so that you do get that help that you need in your community.
Thank you. Dr. Yes, safety is a major concern for me in the community, whether it's in your neighborhood or mine. If areas are not lit properly, they should be addressed. And if there's an issue with the TRP, I'm sure if it's brought to one of the meetings that changes will be made or could be made when it comes to safety, just like changes were made after the Anglo fire. If you need more police patrol there, I would definitely call on the police. We will come to your community more. It comes down to communication. The major thing is to make sure you communicate with the proper channels, and everything will probably more likely be taken care of right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to go into closing statements from each of the candidates. Each candidate has 90 seconds. So, actually coming back to you.
Well, thank you everyone for being here. Thanks all the agencies and groups for having us here. And hopefully that whoever you guys need to vote for, we have a great group here, and everyone hopefully will work together, and changes will be made for the better for the community. Thank you.
I'm going to start out by saying I hate these forums. I'm nervous. I slur my words. I'm much better on a one-to-one basis, so any of you that would like to chat with me on one-to-one, my website is joycurry4SLT.com. You know, I'm passionate about the city of South Lake Tahoe, and my only agenda in running for council is to make this a place where my children and grandchildren can live here successfully. We all know how challenging that can be. My daughter asked me today, why are you really running, Mom? And, you know, I thought about it, and I said, you know, I'm 63 years old, I'm retired, And as naive as it might sound, I really truly believe that I could make a difference in these challenging times for the city of South Lake Tahoe. We have a new city manager, we'll have new 3 council people, and I think we have the opportunity to move the city forward. I love my community, and I would be honored to have your vote on November 2nd. Thank you.
I want to apologize for kicking your feet at least a dozen times.
That's typical man's behavior, right?
Well, I am pretty thrilled with all the forums that we have. It's great. It's amazing to me to see a community that's so involved. It's amazing to me that so many people have survived the sport forum tonight. I mean, you are the survivors. I'm here because I think that my friends are getting the raw deal. I think that the law is not being applied properly here. I think we have an opportunity to override the TOPA, put our people back to work, issue building permits that are simple, easy, and are completely completed in 2 weeks. That's the kind of real redevelopment and real restoration project that this community will benefit from, not in years, not in months, but in weeks. I have been a resident in Tahoe for over 20 years. I published Ski West magazine, and I have worked closely with tourist bureaus, with tourists themselves. I have a pretty good idea of how the economy around here works, and I think the number one thing that we can do is to stop being lapdogs to the TRPA and start being guard dogs for the rights, the property rights, the constitutional rights of our residents and our business people. We've got to treat our business people with respect, not as ATM machines. Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank everyone here, and I also want to thank all the candidates. To stick yourself out here in the public and take the abuse we do, it's remarkable and commendable that you have that care and concern and want to run for this office. You have a choice. 3 seats are available in the city council. Out of these 10 people, you're going to pick 3. The question I have, who do you want to run your $30 million to $100 million corporation? That's what it's really all about. You have a choice for me with experience. You have a choice for other people on this panel that have no experience but have some great ideas. So you can have it all is what I'm saying. I am the right leader at the right time. My website, it's Tom Davis for SLT